These Lange Black mirrors with Delrin Mirror Heads are for those of you that have a 2007 and up JK that are looking for a set of mirrors that you can run when the doors are not on your Jeep to keep you legal and to also keep you safe. Now, when you're looking at mirrors, there are going to be a couple different options for you. You're going to be able to get a kit that will move your factory mirrors from the doors onto the A-pillars permanently. They're going to be there all the time. And then when you take the doors on and off, you don't have to worry about your mirrors. They're always going to be there. There are going to be kits that will have a quick disconnect bracket that will go on your A-pillar. So you'll take your doors off, including your factory mirrors, and then put an aftermarket quick disconnect mirror onto that bracket. And that bracket will always be on your A-pillar, but of course the mirror will always come off of that. And then there's an option that is like this. This option here is where you will take your door with the factory mirror off and then set this setup over top of your door hinge, and that will be what holds your mirror in place when you don't have any doors on your Jeep. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this setup. It is one additional step every time you take the doors on and off. You also have to take the mirrors on and off, unlike that option that moves your mirrors from the door to the A-pillar permanently. However, these mirrors are going to be a lot easier to see out of than those other versions. Those other versions will move the mirrors forward a little bit, so it's a little tougher to see out of them, especially that passenger side mirror. So that's why a lot of people like this kit. This kit's also going to be a little bit less expensive, and it keeps a completely stock appearance of the Jeep when the Jeep is in its stock form with the doors in place and the mirrors in the garage. These, because they are quick disconnect, makes them a very easy install. Definitely 1 out of 3 wrenches. 5 minutes or less, especially after the first time when you get these things set up. It's going to take no time at all to get them popped on and off, which is a really nice feature. As far as construction goes, a couple of these items are going to be aluminum. The rest is going to be those Delrin Mirror Heads with, of course, the mirror itself, which is a plastic material. Now, the arms and the brackets are aluminum, so they're going to hold up really well. You don't have to worry about any kind of rust on these. They're going to be just anodized aluminum. Again, they're going to hold up really, really well for you. And then you're going to have that Delrin Mirror Head that isn't going to rust because it is a plastic material. And these mirrors themselves that are a plastic as well, so everything is going to be very, very durable. And these do come with thumb screws that's going to help these brackets tighten down on those door hinges when you have them installed. That way they're not going to rattle, move around, or try and fly off on you. So it really does come with everything you're going to need to get these mirrors installed. That installation process is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrench install, less than 15 minutes to get these installed because, again, they're a quick disconnect mirror, so you're going to be taking them on and off all the time. You want that to be a very simple process for yourself, and that's what Lange did here. They made this very, very simple. So all you have to do is remove your door. There is going to be a small protective button that you're going to attach onto your door hinge, and that's going to be for where the thumb screw tightens down because, of course, you don't want that thumb screw biting directly into the painted surface of that door hinge, so you have a little protective button there. Then you can slide the bracket over top of the door hinge, the mirror onto the arm, and finally attach the arm into the bracket, tighten down that thumb screw. Now that whole process only has to happen once. After everything's attached, it's really just a one-step process of loosening up that thumb screw and removing the whole mirror as one piece and setting it aside. So that main assembly process is something that only has to happen once. The rest of the install and uninstall every time you take the doors on and off is very, very quick. These mirrors come in at $70, which is a pretty fair price for what you're getting, in my opinion. There are going to be a lot of other mirrors out there. A lot of them are going to be a lower quality steel and plastic construction. You may have some issues with rusting in those scenarios. An issue that a lot of people will have with other mirrors when they are a mirror that is this style, like a quick disconnect mirror, is that they'll move. They'll either fold down when you're at highway speed. They'll rattle so much you can hardly even see out of them. These ones are going to be a very solid mirror. The way that they mount on those door hinges makes them very, very solid. The fact that the arms are aluminum that's anodized instead of painted steel means you're not going to have any rust issues with those. And then the fact that you're getting a Delrin Mirror Head, again, means it's going to hold up for a very, very long time. So I think this is a scenario where you might have to pay a few dollars more for this kit over some of the others out there, but you're going to get a great quality product and you're going to get a lot of longevity out of your dollar. So if you're looking for a very high quality set of quick disconnect mirrors for your JK, I definitely recommend taking a look at this option from Lange, and you can find it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.